Hey guys, welcome to floslunaetarot. In today's reading, we will be covering the topic of the full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So, eclipses are usually scary times for many people, and a lot of people are afraid of them. But from my perspective, there is no need to be afraid. Eclipses are times where we are in a way in the darkness because the light is obstructed, and this makes a lot of people feel scared, and these are usually tough times for a lot of people. From my point of view, there is nothing to be scared of, and I would see it more as a growth opportunity to look at our shadows, to look at what's coming up, to be seen, to be heard, to be released if needed, and to get a more in-depth view of ourselves and what is beneath the surface. So today we have these three piles. I ask you to take a deep breath, go within, and focus on the pile you feel most drawn to. So just focus on how you feel about it, and that will be the pile that is for you. So great, yeah. And please do comment your stories. I would love to hear how they fit into the reading. And if you liked it, then do like and share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And let's get right into it. Hey guys, welcome to your reading for those of you who chose pile number 1. So what will this lunar eclipse bring to you? What will resurface? There will be a lot of fears coming up to be seen and to be released. In what ways are you actually sabotaging yourself in your life by holding on to the same perspective of maybe I can't do this, or this is too much for me, or I'm no good for this, I'm no good at making my dreams a reality, this is just too far away, this is not for me, and by that breaking your own heart and just being overshadowed by the mind. Right now is a period for you where you will be faced with those questions, with those fears, and where you will have to just be completely honest with yourself about where it is you're going. What is your goal? What is your vision? What are your dreams? And in what ways are you standing in your own way? There is a need for you to review your life choices, and to not judge yourself in a way of like, I did this bad, I did this good, but what has truly brought me pleasure, what has truly brought me fulfillment, but true fulfillment, not some surface level stuff. And it is really a time to reassess all of those things and see what is the true path for you, and then to take a completely new direction on your path. Because the only thing that can come out of the truest path is abundance, is beauty, is love, is everything that you have ever dreamed of. And on the other side of that is just you sabotaging yourself all the time and being stagnant in life because of the perspective that you have on those things. So now it's time for you to let those foundations of your life crumble away. Let them crumble away and don't be scared of it, because only good things will come out of it. There is a need to clear away those foundations, those building blocks that were based in fear rather than love and appreciation of self and your own gifts and talents, and that is in alignment with your true self. I feel like for this pile, for you guys, it is a lot about work. It is a lot about um, your passion, what you want to do in life, but that doesn't have to necessarily be so. For others of you, this will be a relationship and viewing in what way have you sabotaged your relationships and in what ways have you brought yourself misery when it comes to that. And have you maybe been avoiding your truest calling in a partnership sense? Or have you actually followed your heart? Because when you follow your heart, you know it. Because you have this glowing sense of radiance and of things aligning, and just this feeling of, yes, everything is going in the right direction. Everything is just the way it should be. Everything is divinely orchestrated. There's just this feeling of things being destined and fated. And on the other hand, when we follow our fear, there is so much doubt, there is so much overthinking, not being sure, just taking one step and three steps back, and then just being all over the place. So, and even for some of you, I feel like this will regard a living situation or maybe a family situation. So it is, in the end, doesn't matter how it manifests in your life. Well, it does matter for you, but um, it is about you truly following yourself, and it is about being completely honest and authentic with yourself, and disregarding everything that stands in the way of that. Being independent, not in a way of like, I don't need other people, I'm just strong independent woman who need no man. Not in that way, but in a way of, I am independent enough now to make my own decisions, to make my own judgments, and to have discernment and good judgment about what it is that is for me and what it is that isn't. And after those things crumble away, there is no need to like obsess over the answers. There is a need to be present with yourself while you're going through this, and to be gentle with yourself, because a lot of fears will be coming up, and there is this need to nurture oneself, to take care of yourself, and to just be there for yourself. And then all of the correct answers will come to you. And I feel like this will completely change your outlook, maybe on your whole life, or maybe just on some of the areas that I was discussing earlier. So, however it turns out for you, this will be actually an amazing period, an amazing thing for you to experience, because in the end, it will lead you to your right path. That was so beautiful. I hope you liked it. Please do, as I said already before, um, comment your stories. How did this relate to you? Did you resonate with it? I would love to read it and know about it. And if you have any questions, need advice, I'm always here for you guys. And like, share, and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to your reading for those of you who chose pile number 2. Okay, so what will this lunar eclipse bring to you? This lunar eclipse will just make you so much softer. It will change your um, way of approaching life from, as I said, just being way more feminine. This is a powerful awakening of your divine feminine power. And what do I mean by that? As I said, being soft, being gentle, following your dreams, following your desires, being a healer for yourself, being there for yourself, honoring yourself and your truth, and others as well. I feel like when it comes to this pile, this is an end to a really long period of heavy energies and heavy burdens, and like the heavier part of your path. So that's beautiful. It's truly coming to an end. And if you resonate with this sort of stuff, I feel like this has a lot to do with healing karma. And I feel like this has a lot to do with healing your ancestral karma or maybe past life karma. And it's probably on the female side of the family because this is just all about female energies, this reading, this pile for you guys. This Rumi card that I draw, Celestial Rose of Ma, talks about how sometimes to get to that sweet place, that core, we have to go through the thorns, through the thorny part of your path. And that is exactly what I was saying. But now you are so close to that beautiful source of that rose, of that bliss. And what is required from you is to stay in your power, to stay present with yourself, and to do two things. On one point, everything that will be coming up, like all of these burdens, just really heavy burdens that you've been carrying around that aren't probably even yours, um, will come to an end. And as they come to an end, I feel like there will be some mental turmoil. But on the other hand, everything that you have been desiring deep in yourself, like you desiring to come to that inner space of knowing what to do with your life, knowing who you are, knowing how to nurture yourself, what fulfills you, will just start coming up, at the same time. So I feel like you will be faced with these two opposite things. And the more that you clear these heavy energies, the more the truth will start shining out. And it's up to you to not get swayed away or carried away with the negativity. Just remember that this is only a period that will end. And remember that this is the end of that cycle for you. And the more the truth about your beautiful divine soul comes out, the more you will know what your dreams and your desires are, and the more you will have strength to follow them. Because as all of these blockages are being released, you are coming into that beautiful higher love space with yourself. It's like you have been looking for love in all the wrong places. And I'm sorry for saying that, but that's how it seems to me. Um, what I mean by that is that you have maybe been clinging to some things in your life, some people, maybe some jobs, whatever it is, that were just not fulfilling you. You know, they were just playing into those fears and just becoming, just adding up to that burden that you are already carrying. And you have been trying really hard to clear those burdens, but it just kept on adding and adding, and more thorns and more pain and more, you know, like blood rushing out. And now what is coming up is that you are releasing all lesser loves for one true love. What that means for you fill in the blanks. I will not go there because everyone has their own journey. But it's really important for you to take care of yourself in this time, to be gentle with yourself. And I feel like things will start perfectly aligning for you once this is over with. And you will come out of this just perfectly in alignment with who you are, being completely authentic with yourself, knowing what you have to do in life, doing it, having the strength to do it because you're not drained anymore, and the sweet nectar in the center of your being will just start dripping out and ready for you to like drink it up and be replenished. It's like a timeline shift in a way. You are stepping from lower vibrational timelines in which you have to suffer, in which you have to work hard and hustle, you know. And instead of that, you are coming into flow with life and with who you truly are. So I feel like your journey will be so beautiful in the next few weeks. So just remember that everything is for your highest and greatest good, and don't get trampled down by stuff coming up to be released. Okay, thank you for listening to this reading. I hope you liked it. Write in the comments, please, if you desire. How does your story um, puzzle into this reading? I would love to know that. And like and share and subscribe. And I will see you in my next videos. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to your reading for those of you who chose pile number 3. Okay, so how will this lunar eclipse impact you? For you, there is this need to completely step into the heart space, following your emotions and releasing the fear that comes with running your life from the mental space. There are a lot of fears coming up for you regarding past hurts, regarding past loves, regarding past disappointments, betrayals, heartbreaks, failures in your life. That doesn't have to be specifically for relationships. It just regards to those negative emotions and when they have come up for you on your path, and how you have dealt with them in the past, and how will you deal with them from now on. Because I feel like you are changing the way in which you will perceive yourself, the world around you, and how you react to those things. Because I feel like there will be a lot of clearing for you, and after that, you will just feel so replenished, so filled with new energy and life, you know. You will be ready to go more with the flow of life instead of worrying if you will make it, if you will succeed, if you will have enough, if you will be hurt or not, if everything will be okay. You know, there's just so many worries when it comes to you that are just closing up your heart. And I feel like maybe even hurting your inner child that just wants to be more in touch with nature, be more in touch with the way life works, and being more playful with it. So there is this need for you to honor this duality within you, your inner child that is soft and gentle, and on the other hand, your adult who is responsible, who knows how to make good life choices, who knows what's best for them, who knows which path to take. Those two need to be in alignment for you to actually know what your true path is, and for you to take the steps that are necessary without the worry, the doubt, the fear. And yeah, okay, maybe you have made mistakes in the past. So what? We all do. But now it's time to learn from those mistakes, not repeat them anymore. Because now it's time to heal your heart. And then everything will fall into alignment for you. Now it's time to heal your inner child, to heal your mind space. But the mind space has to be healed through the heart in a way, if you get what I'm saying. And also, this is just a very powerful push forward on your life journey. It's like your intelligence is being cleared and your emotional intelligence is coming to the forefront of everything and starting to run the show. And this is a lot about red flags and reviewing what red flags that your partners have. What red flags that come up for you when it comes to work relationships, when it comes to your family, when it comes to anything in your life? And most importantly, what red flags that flare up when it comes to you and your behavior towards others and towards yourself? But I feel like the last one is the most important because this is about being brutally honest with yourself, not in a way of like, yeah, you stupid, you did all of these stupid things, not in that way, but realizing that, hey, I made mistakes. I was hurt. I was scared. I was maybe lonely. I didn't know any better, but now I do. And now it's time to figure out how to move forward in a better, more productive, more positive way for everyone involved, especially parts of me. And having more faith and trust in the divine and in yourself. Because maybe you have been clinging on to things that were not for you because you were scared of being alone. Maybe you were scared of being hurt again, so you closed up and didn't want to open up to anyone. Maybe you were scared of failing at things, so you didn't even start your own journey of fulfillment and your dreams coming true. So, in that way, maybe you have abandoned yourself a little bit, maybe you have abandoned other people, but it all comes from your inner child being wounded. And that is why I said that for you right now, it's extremely important to focus on that inner child, to love him or her, to heal him or her, and whatever blockages and fears come up, realize that it's just this scared part of you. Don't give it grief or shame, but give it love and understanding. But that does not mean to follow in its footsteps, to follow in its toxic footsteps any longer. To honor those fears like old friends and tell them thank you for helping me on my journey, but now I release you with love. And now I'm ready to step more fully on my own journey. And this has a lot to do about the feminine energies within you. And truly figuring out what fulfills you, and truly figuring out how to nurture yourself, and being very serious about it. What do I need? What do I desire? What are my needs for myself, and then from a relationship, from job, or whatever? There is this awakening happening to you. And when this is all over, you will be stepping on your truest journey just so much stronger. And the advice for you here is to turn away from the past, to turn away from the fears and doubts and blockages, and to face your truest north. I hope that is the correct expression. And just know that once you do that, there is no need for you to fear that there will not be success, because that is the only way that success and abundance and love come to us. Okay, that was it for you guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, like and share and subscribe to my channel. And do comment in the comment section, how does this relate to you and your life story? I would love to hear about it, and if this resonated with you. Okay, so I will see you in my next videos. I hope this was helpful. Bye.